Yes, Noor.
Yes.
I'm audible to you properly?
Yes.
Great.
Very, very clear.
So we will be starting again with the good morning and all the questions for the chat session. So let me
Okay.
introduce yourself first to the viewers of the chat session. Good morning, Noor. Uh, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Welcome to this chat session for Eurasia Research. And let me introduce to the viewers of this chat session before starting the particular chat session. So, Noor Hanim Rahmat, Mara Technology University. Your topic was technology in education, hardware or catalyst. So, starting with the chat session now, I will be asking you some questions related to your research paper. So my
Yeah.
first question would be, you have presented this topic, so in the conference, please explain your research in a nutshell to us.
Okay. The title was Technology in Education, whether it is hindrance or whether it is a catalyst. All right. Um. Uh. The um. The reason why I wanted to do this research was that it really reminds me of the COVID times, all right? During
Okay.
the COVID times, COVID has brought a big change in the education world. And as an educator, I was forced to adapt to technology in education. All right. I remember those time with the senior lecturers. I think a day before it was announced that it's going to be online, all of us were like testing our video. Okay, is our Zoom okay? Can you see me? So everybody was like suddenly the change that we're not going to see our students online. So a
Okay.
lot of technology has entered the education, and then as the time goes by, then COVID left us. And then I realized that we're still hanging on to technology in education. All right, maybe we like it. So when I was choosing the title for the conference, I liked this title because I wanted to start the audience thinking of, let's decide whether it is a hindrance
Yeah.
or whether it is a catalyst. So that's how I decided for my research the other day. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Noor, so much for sharing your research paper in a nutshell. My second question will be, what are the challenges that you have faced during the research journey in your research paper?
All right. Initially, I have to admit, although I started the title hindrance or catalyst, I was guessing that I'm going to take catalyst. It improves everything. But then, as I started researching online, people writing research paper, people writing thesis, then I realized, there are also lots of hindrance. All right, okay, and many people were saying that no, it slows down the learning. There are many disadvantages. Then I realized that there's actually a balance. There is this group of researchers who actually believe that there is a hindrance, it stops, but there is also a group of researchers who says that, no, it actually improves. It's a catalyst. So the challenges I receive is that at the end of it, um I started not being sure already. I used to think there's a balance, and I was going to take the side of it improves. But then I started to think, no, it's not fair to say both. It is not fair to say that there are only good things about it. All right. Okay, that was my challenge. Yes.
Thank you so much, Noor, for sharing your challenges with us. Now, I would like to know what was your most of the motivation level during the research paper that you have processed with?
Okay, the motivation, the big reason why I suddenly chose this title was that I personally went through a big wave in education during the COVID times. All right, all this while we were not very serious about putting technology in education. Okay, we'll use slides in the classroom, and we'll use YouTube to improve our teaching and all that. But then later we realized that no, educate technology is serious with what we're having these days, people are now learning online, offline, face to face, and then we even mix it. So my motivation was that I think education has already changed, and we need to put a lot of technology in education, and I also have to change actually. So that was my motivation.
Thank you so much, Noor, for providing us your motivation details for your research paper. And extremely, the topic you have chosen was very great for today's environment, actually. And before moving ahead, I would also want to know that what kind of advice do you want to give to the young researchers in this field?
Okay, I've especially during the times of technology that we are using right now, and technology no longer just means computer. AI is coming in, right? All right, everything else is coming in, and we are suddenly flooded with all kinds of technology in our life, in our education. So I actually encourage future researchers to go deep into the area of technology. We don't have to just look at how it has improved our education or how it has slowed down our education. We actually should dwell deeper into why, which aspect has it improved, which aspect has it slowed down. All right. And also I think for even not only for just researchers purposes, you can also do thesis that looks at how it has benefited us, all right, in what ways, and which group. Is it just the academician, or is it just the learners? I think there are many groups, and I think the angles that we can look at now has gone even further, and the size is bigger now. I think people can research into so many areas now.
Thank you so much, Noor, for giving us so much of advices to the young researchers who would be moving ahead with their researches in this particular arena or the particular environment that is going on today as per the technology. So it would be very helpful for them to know your advices. So moving ahead, I just want to know what your positive feedback for the conference that you have attended with us.
I've always enjoyed being part of Eurasia's research, actually, in the conferences. I found that it's like a snowball effect, you know. What we learn from one conference can help us to think of more topics for the next. All right. And the conference actually enable researchers of to look at a variety of areas. We see people presenting areas, all right, okay, and people of different disciplines actually share their views on how education has changed over the years. I think many of the participants of the conferences may also be pleasantly surprised to know that, I've never thought that you can do research on this area when they see other people's presenting in the conferences. All right. So I think just like me, when I listen to other researchers presented at the conferences, I actually accumulate ideas for my future conference participation. So that's how I think of all the conferences so far.
Definitely, no, we are most welcome to attend our future conferences
Yes.
also, uh, because your topics are very great for the conferences.
Yes.
And thank you so much for sharing your experiences with us. Thank you for attending this chat session. We are being very honored to have you. It will be great to see you in our upcoming future conferences. No,
All right. Thank you very much for
thank
inviting
you,
me
thank you, thank you so much. No.
so
A
much.
nice day.